Hello everyone, here we are today for the second episode of Karak with Fabri, and here today we have the amazing guest Farooq Syed, CEO of Springfield, one of the best agents in Dubai. Hello
How are
today.
you doing?
I'm
And
very good. How are
thank you
you?
for having me in your second episode, Fabri. I'm
Thank you
really
for
excited.
coming.
Thank you so much
I
for
really
having me.
appreciate that you accept as well because for me you are one of my icon here in Dubai
Thank
since.
you. Thank you so much.
Okay, so tell us, I really want to know your story because I know you are one of the best in Dubai, real estate agent, agency, social media as well. You're on the top. I want to know your story. How did you start? What you were doing before real estate?
So I really wasn't doing anything
Wow.
besides real estate ever. So my story started in Dubai. I'm a Dubai born and bred kid. Not born actually. I came to Dubai. My parents came to Dubai when I was less than a year old. So basically, you can say born and bred. Went to school here, university here.
What's your background?
Uh, I'm Pakistani.
Okay.
Yeah, Pakistani.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm Pakistani. So yeah, during my university, I started my first job in real estate when I was 16 years old. I still remember it was the summer before I went to
Wait,
university.
what did you sell first?
My first deal ever was a rental in the first 6 hours of Dubai Marina.
Wow,
And you know, I just met my
imagine.
ex-boss last week.
Yeah.
And I met her after many years. I just ran into her in Nakhil. And I told her, I said, you know what? I respect you and I'm so thankful that you accepted to hire a 16-year-old. Because no one hires a 16-year-old
It's
in
not
Dubai.
possible right now. It's illegal, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
not
I mean,
really.
it's
Yeah,
okay.
exactly. I mean, even at that time, I was more like a part-timer, just trying to help out. And then she gave me the key of
amazing.
an apartment saying that, do you know where Marina is? I said, yes. She's like, there's
You know where
someone.
Marina is, she
Yeah,
said,
yeah,
right?
because I mean, our office was in Bur Dubai, because back in the day in 2006, there wasn't much,
That
after
area
downtown.
actually was the center of
It was the
Dubai,
center
right?
of Dubai. So we were located in Lamsi, next to Lamsi. And she gives me the key and she goes like, Farooq, can you go and show this apartment for rent? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I can, I'll figure out a way. Anyways, I got to Marina, opened the door. This client walks in, sees the apartment by himself, and then says, sure, I'll take it. I said, you'll take it? Okay. Then I call up my boss. I'm like,
How do I do that?
boss, he wants to take it. She's like, really? Are you sure? I asked him, like, are you sure? He's like, yes, I'm sure. I'm like, boss, he's saying he's sure. I said, she's like, okay, bring him to the office.
No
I take him to the
way.
office. He signs his rental contract. And I still remember I earned 8,000 dirhams. And that was the most money I'd ever seen in my life in one place at one time.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know what to do with 8,000 dirhams
Oh,
at the age of
that's
16.
amazing.
Anyways, long story short, worked during my university years on and off. And then we started Springfield in 2008. So my father started this company along with a couple of partners.
Amazing.
Then we
So
closed.
it's a family,
Yes,
family
yes. Family business. So it's me, my brothers, and of course my parents are still relatively
working?
active. Yeah, I mean, of course they're past their retirement age, but they still have an overview and their hand over us with God's grace. So 2008 we started the company, and unfortunately the financial crisis hit. And 2010, my dad's partners decided to liquidate. They said, you know what, business isn't
You were
good at
telling
all.
me earlier. That's amazing, actually. I didn't know.
So we closed Springfield in 2010. I went off to the US.
So they opened it 2008 and then you closed it 2010.
2 years. 2 years.
Wow,
We ran the
okay.
company 2 years. It was a financial crisis. We were set up more like an investment company. So my father and his partners were buying and selling real estate. And they just said, let's open a company,
That's right.
everyone seems
But
to be doing really well.
How many companies there were at that time? Like
I mean,
already?
2006, 7, and 8 was
Already,
a
yes, it
crazy
was.
time for
Yes.
Dubai real estate as well. I mean, things were booming, developments were launching, things were selling out just the way they sell today, but there weren't any regulations. So just imagine, like, anyone could buy
Escrow
a plot.
account,
No
no
escrow
escrow account.
account. You just buy a plot, pay 10%. You spent, let's say, for a GLT building, they were launching, they were selling out in minutes. Someone would buy it, they would walk outside and resell it for a
I
profit
can't even
because
imagine Dubai like this.
you know,
Right now it's completely
it was
different.
literally a piece of paper. You come outside and we're trying to start trading outside on a premium. People were making money. Good days, I would say.
That's amazing.
But then it quickly turned bad as well in 2008. 9, 10 was a bit quiet phase. I went off to the US to finish off my MBA, came back and
So
didn't get a
how
job.
old you were there?
I was 22 when I came back.
Super young,
So
amazing.
I graduated at 20, then went up straight for my MBA because I didn't get a job. I interviewed the hell out of so many companies. I mean, I interviewed at so many companies and I never got a single job offer.
Same as me.
Single job offer. Like I would go in, and at the end of the day, my family said, "What's wrong with you? Like, not one job offer?" They would say, "You know what? Negotiate with the company. Tell them I'll work for free." I said, "I told them I'll work for free as an intern, but no one hired me."
It's always like this. When you
Yeah,
become, then you will, when you always have so many down, then you're gonna become the number one.
exactly. Then, anyways, luckily, with God's grace, my dad said, "You know what? You know real estate, so why don't we just reopen the company?" We had this license.
Same name.
Yeah, same name. So Springfield, we had the license, we had the name. Nobody else opened a real estate with the same company name. So then we started up once again in 2012. Yeah. So 12 years ago, we restarted Springfield.
Okay.
And yeah, first few years of the business, as any business was a bit rough.
I know.
Things started picking up.
I'm in the second month right now. And I wanted some advice from you because you're the expert.
No. I mean, we're all
on.
learning. We're all learning. But I mean, as a 22-year-old, you're running a company.
Oh, wait, you were running your company by yourself or with your father?
With my father,
With
and I
your
was
brothers?
heading the thing. No, my brothers are much younger than me, so they joined the business. One of them
Okay.
joined 6 years after
So you're
me.
the oldest one.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm the eldest one out of the brothers, and then the other one joined 7 years after. So they came in a little bit later. So the first 6, 7 years was, obviously as a 22, 23-year-old, you're trying to like figure things out for yourself. But because of the responsibility and because my dad gave me a very free hand at that time, he was close to his retirement age. He said, "You know what, son, you can run this business, do it."
How did you feel? Did you feel like too much responsibility? You were scared? How
I
did you-
mean, I really, really enjoyed real estate. And,
I can see.
at that time as well, I had a passion for it. I feel like if you have a passion for something, it doesn't feel
A job.
a job. It doesn't feel laborious. So, you know what? I enjoyed myself. There was a bit of a learning curve for sure. It took me a few years to figure out what I'm doing.
The formula, right?
I mean, at least for you, you have a few years of professional experience, right? And you've worked in a real estate company.
True.
You've done different things. You're bringing a bunch of past experiences, even if they're in different industries. You've managed people. As a 22, 23-year-old kid, you've never managed. You have hardly any experiences. I was working
Because you
part-time in real estate.
straight as a kind of CEO instead of being an agent
Being
first
an agent
to
first
understand.
and seeing, when you see companies or you work in a larger organization, you learn how things are being managed, you get ideas. I had to look outwards and learn all of those things. Okay, how am I going to expand this team? And then how
But
am
the
I
beginning, for example, I want to ask you the beginning for training for the agents, you guys were doing or you were calling from outside? Something that I want to understand is like if the beginning for you was so hard. How many agents at the beginning, by the way?
we started off with, how many agents? It was me and my dad, and there was maybe I had an assistant.
Someone cleaning.
A cleaner in the office. Our office wasn't so big. It was a
Okay.
700 square feet office, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Like a 700 square feet office in Al Barsha. So yeah, we didn't really need much. We started off with hiring 2-3 brokers maybe. And I'm so happy that the first agent we hired 12 years ago is still with us in this company.
Wow.
The second agent who we hired is still with us in this company.
That's beautiful.
The third agent we hired is still with us in this company.
No, meaning that you guys are amazing.
Yeah, 12
Like,
years these guys have been with me, and I'm happy to say,
that's my dream that I want to keep my agents
yeah,
long time.
we've built this company together. They've helped us, in our tough times, and of course they've made money as well. They've stuck around. This business how it is. It's a revolving door for a lot of people. But I'm very happy to say in our company, I'm very proud to say this, and I openly say this because you can ask any Springfield agent this and get the data of the market. It's very
you have
easy.
a very good reputation.
Our agents are happy to work, and we don't have people leaving us after they make. Okay, there are agents that we have
real
to let
estate.
go of because
course.
of the fact that they're not performing. They've gone through performance review and they still haven't been able to close because of XYZ reasons. And then we've had to tell them, hey, buddy, sorry, you got to move on.
But there is a lot of real estate agents. They go and back, or they complain about the agency. And it's not good
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
it's not good that. Like there is. Always
We're
that.
very
It's normal.
transparent when it comes to so are most good companies. If you take care of your people, you're good to them, and you pay on time. That is very important.
Exactly, I know. Exactly.
You can go in my office. I have over 150 people. You ask anyone, have you ever not been paid, or has your commission ever been delayed? In these many years of business, not a single person will ever say, oh, you know what? I didn't get paid for 3 months. You know, I found
But
out
yeah,
my commission
normally
was paid.
you wait for the developer,
No,
takes
of
three
course. Well,
months.
after the developer has
Yeah.
paid us and it's in our bank account, after the normal accounting cycle, at the end of the month, we make all the payments because, of course, we have 300 payments
It's a lot.
every month, right? So, but you'll never have an agent who will ever say that, oh, I found out Imar paid us a few months back and I wasn't paid. You know, so we're very transparent.
The most
Yeah.
like the most problem there is around agencies.
Yeah.
Right now, it's very good. Well done.
And a lot of companies that have expanded a lot, they always struggle with cash flows because they either end up spending too much,
Yes, exactly.
or they don't spend too much on marketing. So it's a fine line. You know, when the machine gets bigger, there's a lot more cash flows you have to manage.
What
So-
was the biggest challenge in your journey, actually, in as a real estate agency? What's the biggest challenge you felt like the hardest time? Apart of the crisis that you closed, whatever. After that,
I mean, our business if I look back at the last 12 years that Springfield, has been, or I've been managing the company. The first few years, I felt like I didn't know what I was doing exactly. I was still learning and evolving as an agent myself. There was a time we didn't really
you were still
concentrate.
selling, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was till a few years. Not till a few years, till many years. I was 80% of my business. My sales was
Yes, I
80% of my
understand.
business,
Okay.
which
Yes.
it took me many years to realize that, okay, I'm concentrating on myself, but you know what? I would rather concentrate on others and help others grow. And I remember I had this one fine day. I just sat and I'm like, dude, if I want to go on a vacation, I'm making good money now. You know, I have decent money in my bank account. But if I want to travel, or if I want to do something, or I want to take some time off, my business is going to suffer. You know, I need to build a machine that
Same.
will run with or without me. I mean, that's the ultimate goal. I still haven't reached that level, but we are at least now working towards that, which is then I started going like, you know what, you have to teach the people, you have to reward them, you have to help them evolve and help them grow, because if they don't grow, you don't grow.
Exactly.
If they grow, you grow.
Exactly.
So as a company owner or as a CEO or as a leader or as a manager, if you don't give back, you will never receive.
Are you always in the office every day?
Oh, I'm in the office every day. I am the last one that
Right.
leaves my office.
Oh, wow.
And generally, I'm the first one that comes in. And I have all my agents that I always say, hey, guys, if I am here every day, but that's also because I love to work. I mean, these days, my wife and kids are traveling. They're in Canada right now. So my assistant like, sir, when your wife and kids
So you
travel,
will never
you would never
leave
leave the office.
of course.
Last night, I left the office at 8:30, I think. The day before, I left at 9
It does make
p.m.
difference, by the way. It does-
9 p.m. I left and I came to the office. I mean, I come to the office every day at around 10 o'clock because I go to the gym in the morning. I have my routine in the morning and then I get to work at 10 and I'm there generally till 7. So I'm in the office all the time, in the middle
Well
of the
done.
sales floor, walking around the office, very accessible to all my agents.
But it makes a difference when you don't have around your family. I mean, I recently broke up with my ex-boyfriend. We're together for 5 years. Before, I was coming home much earlier because I know there is someone. Now that I'm single, I like to stay till late or to the office.
And you have a
because
new
it makes
challenge
you
as
feel-
well, right? So you have
it's different. And
you have a new baby.
it
you know,
becomes your
company.
family as well, of
Yeah,
course.
of course. I mean, the people.
And what time you go in the office in the morning? I'm very curious about this.
10 o'clock, I'm in the office.
Okay.
10:15, I'm in the office. I'm not the 8 a.m. Guy who shows up, but I train every day in the
No,
morning.
that's good, that's
yeah,
good.
I have my morning routine.
You train yourself, right?
Yeah, every day. No, not myself. I have a trainer.
Okay.
Yeah, but I
I saw you.
train
You also
every day.
train sometimes as well. Like you are on with a microphone. No.
Wait, train? What do you mean?
You training like your agents.
You meant to say train my agents. Sorry,
No,
I
no,
thought
no,
you meant
no, no.
gym workout.
Sorry.
Sorry. Of course, I train my agents every day. I'm in the office every day. Every Monday we have product training. Every time there's a new launch that I'm excited about. For example, right now the Valley launching in MR. I was in the office pushing everyone, guys. I'm a very salesy person myself. So I like to sit down with clients. I like to teach my agents, train my agents. I mean, that is 70% of my job. Yeah.
Love it. No, I love it. I'm learning. No. I'm going every day in the office, but I'm already myself put back from the sales. I'm trying to give all the leads to my agents. I want them to sell. I want them to feel
of
it.
course. You
So
can't. Yeah, I
even
mean,
though I'm only starting 1.5 years ago, I should sell,
yeah,
but I want them to
yeah,
sell,
yeah.
and I do the rest. I want to concentrate with them.
Yeah, of course, because management is a full-time job as well.
Exactly.
I mean, taking care of your admin, taking care of your marketing, accounts,
Yeah.
HR, and when you're starting a business, you're doing everything yourself.
But you have a manager, everyone to help you. Like, how many people you have? Like, you have your agents, and then you have the trainer.
I mean, now, of course, with this size now that we have, of course, we have different managers for every
Now I
department.
have the manager. She's real right now. She is helping me so much
right.
because I started my first week without her, and it was like I was like, well, okay, what, what did I do?
I mean, a company is a group of people
Yes, of course.
working together for a
No,
common
but she was
shared
resigning
goal.
from another agency. That's why. Otherwise, I wouldn't come straight.
I mean, you have to find a good group of people that are loyal to you, that
Exactly,
will look
loyal.
over your back, that will be there for you.
It's not easy to find loyal,
Of
right?
course. And people who will take ownership. And not everyone will take ownership of the business. Not everyone will, help you or do the amount of work that you're doing, or you can't expect someone to do that as well. But you can find very good, motivated people that will be loyal to you. I'm a big believer of that. If you do good to them, they will do good to you.
100%.
As long as you're loyal to them, you're truthful, you are sharing what you're doing, you're sharing your plans, you're telling them, and they see it. I mean, just your talk will only go so far. People will look through that and they will
Exactly.
see, okay, no, she's really there for us. When I had a client, I was stuck. She was able to help me.
So
She
at the
was,
beginning, even now, like
support me.
your beginning when your agents are selling, even now, do you need to be in a Zoom call with them sometimes?
Zoom call? I mean, they're in the office all the
No,
time.
Zoom call with the client as well.
Oh, of course, once in a
Maybe
while,
for
if
the
there's a big
trust,
client, of course, I'll get on a Zoom call with my client, with any of my agents. If
Yeah.
there's a client coming to the office, every day we have at least 5-6 clients that drop by to the
Amazing.
office every day. So no, every day the ones that I meet, there might be more that are coming to the office. The one that I have to end up and just saying hi, hello, how are you, thank you so much.
Exactly.
Or past buyers that are coming visiting the office, and
Where's your office located?
we're located in Bay Square. So
Bay
we have,
Square, yes.
Yeah, so we have half a floor. It's about 10,000, or a little over 10,000 square feet
Amazing.
of office space. So yeah, so
And
it's
what
very
was
centrally
your
located.
biggest mistake?
Biggest mistake? I mean, I
You
think we do
think?
so many mistakes all the time.
I know, but no, what
but
was that something that you remember that, oh my God, I shouldn't have done that?
maybe when I was younger, I wasn't as calm as I am now.
Okay.
I'm a very sometimes I come across as very aggressive, and sometimes I come across as some fast speaker, and but internally I'm very calm now,
Okay.
and I never, touch wood, thank God, I generally do not lose my cool. But maybe I think when I was younger, I think I was a bit more aggressive, and people weren't doing what they had to, and then I realized that as a manager, as a leader, you can't ever raise your volume. You can't ever, and I think luckily for me, I learned that very early on. But yeah, I think we make so many mistakes besides that.
Nothing big major. Like, okay, that's good. That's very good.
I mean, I'm trying to think if I had a really big blunder that I did.
Now, let's say your biggest sale in real estate.
Biggest sale in terms of commission, or in terms of?
In terms of, no, the value of the property.
I mean, we've done a bunch of sales.
Yourself alone.
Myself alone, maybe a little over 150 million dirhams,
That's good.
which
That's
was a
very
bulk deal
good.
that we did. But we've done a lot of deals over 100 million now.
Yeah.
A lot of deals over 70, 80 million now. So even though we are not focused on just the luxury segment, we do a lot of retail because we're selling a lot of deals with developers. So we concentrate more on those. So we sell floors every month. We sell bigger, deals all the time.
I want to ask you something before I forget. If there are so many agents right now in the market, so many. If someone wants to start a company like I started 2 months ago, what would be the best advice for them?
I mean, the best advice for someone opening a
Opening.
company.
It would be also to me, actually.
Yeah,
Like
I
for
mean,
me.
I think if someone has a passion for real estate and have a passion for, pushing themselves outside of their comfort zone, you'll be successful. I mean, if there's so many people in the market that are successful running real estate companies, why not you? You have to have that internal belief that I can do it. I can do it. There's going to be a lot of naysayers. There's going to be people that will say, "Oh, it requires a lot of money. It requires a lot of marketing," which it does. I mean, there's no.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
especially today, of course, there's giants sitting in the market that are spending so much on marketing. But I do believe that if someone wants to do it, they can.
You can.
There's
Exactly.
always been giants that have fallen down. There are always newbies that have come in and become giants. If you, as a business person or a businesswoman or a businessman, has that inner belief in themselves, you can succeed. I think anyone can succeed
I
in
believe
life.
everyone has the unique way to sell, or everyone. Like I have an agent in my team. He joined my straight away my company, and he was working for 6 months in another company. He never closed anything. So the first week with me, he closed his first deal. And the third week, he closed a second deal. And to be honest, this guy is so shy, and I was like, I had doubts for him. But now I can see his uniqueness. He's so patient. He's so calm that he can make as well. Everyone has his unique, I think.
Just adding on to your point that everyone has their own unique
Yeah.
aspect about themselves. There's a book, I think what it was called, I think Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I think he says in that, you have to believe that you are one person. You have to believe that you are unique, you are different from everyone, and you deserve to be rich, you deserve to be happy, you deserve to have a successful partner or a successful relationship, you deserve all the finer things in life. If
I
you
love that.
have that rich mindset or that rich mind, I think nothing can stop you, or nothing can stop anyone who has that rich mindset. So that book,
100%.
Think and Grow Rich, from its title sounds a bit stupid, like what you think and then you start, or you daydream about being rich. No, it's about wiring yourself in your head and believing in yourself and believing that you deserve, that you're unique, you're one person, you're the only Fabrizia with this story, with this
Exactly.
background, with this.
You should see my. I write down what I want to manifest. I every full moon I write down.
Oh,
So if
every
I
full
got
moon, so every month.
almost every
Okay.
full moon.
Oh, nice.
So if I went back to 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, when I just started real estate, I wrote down I want to be one of the number one in real estate in Dubai. I want to be known. I want to be famous. I want to be popular. I want to open my company.
And all of those things are done,
Because
huh?
if you believe it, it
Yeah,
actually
of course.
happens.
Yeah, I think you attract positive energy.
1,000,000%.
And if you write your goals down, I think it makes a huge
Yeah.
difference. I myself, every 1st of January, I
Okay,
write
very
a
nice.
list of things.
Yeah.
And do you know where I keep my goals?
Where?
I print it out on a golden frame and I put it
Oh,
on my
wow.
dressing table. I used to have one dressing table before, which me and my wife used to use, and she would get pissed. She's like, Farooq, remove the stupid frame of yours from
Okay.
my. Then I went and got 2 dressing tables. So now we have a his and her dressing area in my
Okay.
bedroom. And that's where I've kept that
You
frame.
always read it.
I have like 24 goals for this year.
Did you reach?
No, I haven't reached
Few.
many of my goals. I've reached a few, but I haven't reached many. But
You still have time.
I always look at them and I get motivated. That this number
This is very good, I think.
I still haven't reached this number, and it should be there in front of your eyes. And I push everyone in my office to do this.
And what's your actually goal? Like, how do you see yourself in the next 5 and 10 years?
So in the next 5 years, I want to really make a difference in Dubai's real estate market, and
I
not
love
just
to hear that,
Dubai.
I swear. I
I
love
want
to
to go above and beyond, open branches internationally, take the Springfield name globally, and get into real estate development. Do
Love it.
developments that will make a difference. Not just, I mean, anyone can make a building, right? But do something that is actually meaningful. That makes a difference, that leaves a legacy and a name behind.
And Dubai deserved this, by the way.
Of course. And I think luckily, I mean, we're all lucky to be in this city, in this
So spoiled
country,
in Dubai. Thank you so much.
in this industry as well. I mean, you could be in Dubai and not be in real estate, right? I think we're very lucky that we're in real estate at a very, very good time, at a time that Dubai is growing exponentially. and I think it's going to continue growing. And we just have to take our share of the pie.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Dubai. So, okay, this is your girls. Amazing, by the way. Well done. Well done. And I want to know about your social media.
Yeah.
When did you start?
So when did I start social media? I mean, I always had an Instagram account.
Because I saw you a few months ago, but I saw you have a lot of followers already, and I see your videos are very strong, and you're also very good how to talk. You have a nice voice, nice way to
Thank
talk.
you.
So like you can you attract people. So when did you start?
So I started, I mean, I've always, like I said, I've always had an Instagram account from the start of Instagram. But I don't think I really used Instagram
me too.
for business up until slightly before COVID. So I think 2019, 18,
That's when you
19,
started to make the
when I
videos.
started, no, I think it was right before COVID. 19, before that, I started my YouTube channel.
Okay.
All right, so I started my first vlog, second vlog, third vlog, fourth vlog, and nobody's watching it. And then, I don't know, overnight I had one video that just organically hit it. I didn't spend a single dirham on marketing on my YouTube channel ever. It
What
just
was about?
hit it off. Just real estate.
Real estate.
Real estate vlogs, tours. Nobody was doing it in 2019. I still remember watching Ryan Serhan's channel
Yes.
on
yes,
Million
yes.
Dollar Listings, and I saw this. I'm
Tonight
like, yeah.
actually is coming out his
Owning Manhattan. Yeah,
tonight.
I saw that on Netflix. But yeah, I mean, I saw his vlogs and I'm like, wow, this looks cool. No one's doing it in Dubai. Let's try.
Let me start.
And, you know, I had someone in my office in the marketing team and I asked him, do you think you can make a video? He's like, yeah, sure, I can do it. I said, really? I said, can you edit and put it up on YouTube? Because
Yeah.
I'm like
Animation
really
and
bad.
stuff?
I'm myself, I can't do anything,
Okay.
you know, in terms of editing. I said, can you help me with this? He's like, yeah, boss, sure, I can do this easily. Then first video, 5 videos, 6 videos, and then boom, Corona came, COVID came, and the videos started going viral.
More during COVID.
Yeah, it was
right?
during
Of
COVID. I
course.
think my YouTube channel hit. I went from like 0 subscribers to 1,000 subscribers in a matter of weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks, and then it was dead. And then within 2-3 months, I went from 1,000 subscribers to 100,000 subscribers
Wow,
on my
I
YouTube
didn't know
channel.
you have so much.
Yeah, I have
Wow.
180. Then I got
Soon,
my
soon.
plaque, my silver button on YouTube. Yeah, that was right after
And
COVID. Then I think I slowed down. I think,
But you're
myself.
getting leads from YouTube, right?
YouTube is a lot slower. I think YouTube redirects the traffic, or the real clients
Mm-hmm.
come on, follow you on Instagram, and then Instagram is where you get the leads, because there's a bit more barriers to a client actually has to watch the video,
Yes.
write that mobile
The
number,
number,
that you
yes,
mentioned,
yes,
and
it's
then
more-
call you, and then sometimes people are shy if they have a
Lazy as
small
well.
question, or lazy, or is that, I mean, I'm not sure if I want to call this guy. I just want to know about this. But
Okay.
Instagram, it's more like, yeah, let me just DM
So
you.
your leads are mostly from your social media, right?
I mean, leads.
Leads like as
that
a
started,
client.
Yeah, as a client, yeah, of course, social media.
Okay.
I mean, now I don't take any marketing leads. I mean, in a company, of course, I can't feed 130, 140 agents leads of my social media. That's not possible. We have a whole marketing
Yeah, because you have
engine
too
that
many
is running,
clients.
right?
Yeah, you have too
We
many
have 33
agents.
people in our marketing team. 33 people
Wow,
in our
okay.
marketing team.
So
Yeah.
how normally you do the marketing? So you get some leads from the social media, and then you do promotion, you boosting posts. So how do you do? Or through
So-
Facebook?
So I've personally, I think I've slowed down on my own social media, on my Instagram. I don't think I've
Really?
been posting so much in the last few months.
You
But
posting, you posting.
No, I do post.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't post.
Yeah.
I'm always posting, but I'm not concentrating on it. I think my mojo goes down a bit and then it comes up again. And it
Yes.
goes down a bit and then it comes up again. But I've been concentrating on building influencers in my own company. I think I have over.
You have
I think I've
few,
over. There's a few that you might know of. I have
Adilat is his
Adilat,
name. He's very
exactly.
good.
Yeah, he started in our.
He's very
He
good.
started last year. He
So
came
you
up to me.
push them to
Oh,
start.
every single person. It's like a requirement. If you come in Springfield, you got to make videos. You got to make social media posts. You
Mm-hmm.
know, we have 80 people in our company that make videos.
Wow.
Yeah, nearly half of our company makes videos.
Okay.
Over half our company, number of agents, make videos. And we
And
have
they get
videographers
at least
in-house.
also their
Of
own
course, they get their
leads.
leads from that, and they're building their own. They're
Brand.
building their own brand.
Yes,
You know,
yes,
I
it's
always
amazing.
tell my agents that, I mean, today you're here. God forbid, tomorrow you leave. But even if you do, and you go to another company, you're
You
building
have-
your own brand.
Bravo.
You know,
Bravo.
sure. While
Exactly.
you're here, I'm going to gain from that. But even, you're building your confidence. And most of these people never did social media before they joined Springfield.
No way.
Yes.
Not even
70 to
Adile?
80. Adile, not at all.
Oh, wow.
Adile was working in our company for a
He's
few
amazing,
years.
by the way. I
Yeah,
love
he's a
this guy.
great guy. Excellent.
Yeah.
Just yesterday, we were in the office yesterday till like, I think 8:30. He was with me, and he gave me some very good
He
news
works
yesterday.
hard, I can see.
He works hard. Me and him left together from the office.
And he's
But
doing
yeah,
great. I
yeah,
love
he's
his
doing great.
videos.
I mean, he's doing great, and there's many others in my office as well who are doing very, very well on social media, bringing a lot of leads, bringing a lot of business, and there's so much collabs happening inside the
I
office
love
because
it.
like 70 to 80 people working on social media in Springfield. So it feels sometimes I walk in, I'm like, guys, what's happening? They're like, sir, please move on the side. We need to make a video over here. I'm like, yeah, sure, go on. 'Cause my concentration's been more on building the people,
Bravo.
making them influencers, because of course the competition is high. Right? There's a
Competition
lot
is
of people
high.
that are doing social media. So yeah,
Especially actually, like when I started to make videos, there was some, but then I started and it so many people.
yeah.
I became even sick of it, like scrolling, and I was like, real estate. Okay, too much.
I mean, in the beginning, I was very interested to see what other people were doing. But then I'm like unfollowing everyone. I'm like, no, I can't. I just can't take any more real
Right?
estate content.
And when this girl with the tattoo pop up, like, who is this girl?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many. There's so many.
Too much.
But you know what? Honestly, the pie is big, and all of them are at the end of the day promoting to buy real estate.
Exactly.
So it all benefits the industry. I always say there's what I
There's
think.
money for everyone, by the way, in
Money
Dubai.
for everyone. There's 20,000 agents registered. Unregistered is probably double, triple that
50.
number. I think triple. Someone recently told me there's 70,000. I said, really, 70? I said, every year, every few months I hear the numbers going up and up and up. But all of this is benefiting our industry. It's benefiting our
100%.
city. I think, like you said, there's enough for everyone to, to make. And you always, as an agent, should think, I'm one agent. I should make money whether the market's down, up, left, right, this developer, that developer, everything sells. There's a buyer for every product. And I think there's enough money for everyone in this industry.
100%. I think the same because there are a lot of agents. They compete very competitive to each other. But I believe it's just help to each other. It's fine.
Yeah.
There's money for everyone. It's fine. Collaborate. It's fine.
See, being competitive
It's good, but
is healthy. But at the same time, like you said, you have to manage it and to use it as a positive force rather than it becoming a negative force and it eating you up.
Yes.
I mean, in our office, we are very competitive. I think all our top agents are extremely competitive.
Do you
Everyone's
guys
competing.
make something like in a screen, like
Oh yeah, we have a
someone's
leaderboard. Oh
That's
yeah,
very good. That's
we have a
very good. I
leaderboard
wanna
on
do-
the front.
It
We have
works.
everyone looking at it. Everyone's competition. We have a trip for our millionaire club. So we're all flying. I'm actually flying in 4 days to Bali with my whole
But
team.
everyone goes to Bali now.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
think the Really was promoting Bali as well.
Yes,
but we
yes,
had
that
planned Bali in January.
I'm going to Bali soon as well.
Really? I'm going for the first time.
Oh,
I've never been.
beautiful.
I've never been. I've just seen it on videos and pictures.
I've been there 2012 first and
Okay.
2015. It's very, very
We're
nice.
very excited because we're 22, 23 people going from my office.
And the real estate is booming now, right now.
Yeah, but we're just going to have fun.
Of
We're,
course, of
we're,
course.
we're
But
going for 4 or 5
Let
days.
me say it's an excuse because I don't want to feel guilty. I'm going for work as well. So
We were supposed to go check out a few projects, and I'm like,
Yes.
we have a 4-day itinerary where every day it's like this tour, that tour. We're going to Ubud, we're going to this, we're going to
Yes.
God knows where, some monkey forest, some
Uluwatu, Kangaroo.
Uluwatu, some whitewater rafting,
Yes.
some ATV tours, some island hopping.
few real estate agency they contact me to collaborate with them. So they
really?
invited me to go, give me a
nice.
tour. I'm like, okay. So I already wanted to go to Bali. So this is
Oh, it's a
good
great excuse. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, before back in the day, I would mix my travel plans with the road show. I was like, let's do a road show. Let's go to London. Let's go to
See?
let's go to wherever you want to go and do a road
You
show
guys
there.
do a lot of roadshow?
Yeah, we do a lot of road shows
That's
as well.
good.
Yeah,
We
every
will
year we do a
start.
lot
We
of
will
road shows.
start soon.
Yeah.
Now, let's change a little bit of topic, So I really want to know, you have a beautiful family, a strong woman next to you, kids. How do you manage your time, like your personal life with your work?
I mean, you have to manage it well. I always believe having, a healthy partner and a healthy family life is very important for your success as well. I always, used to
She's your rock.
Oh
right?
yeah, 100%. I mean, we've been together for a very long time. We've been married. for a while now as well. We have two beautiful kids. We have a 3-year-old and a newborn. I had a
Oh, wow.
I had a baby girl a month and a half ago.
Oh,
So yeah,
congratulations.
thank you,
Yes,
thank you,
I
thank
saw
you,
the
thank
pictures.
you, Mariam.
Actually,
Yeah,
so.
I just had a baby, and now they've all left me and gone to Canada
Oh.
for their summer vacation.
It's okay. You're gonna go soon.
Yeah,
no?
I'm gonna go in a few
Yeah.
weeks after my Bali trip. But
After my Bali trip.
after my Bali trip, I'm gonna, 1 week back, and then
Well,
I'm
I
going
think
to
we're
Canada.
gonna all see each other there because then he's gonna go for a month.
Yeah,
there. And
he's
you
gonna go
guys,
for a while.
when you guys going?
I'm going from 4th to 9th, so we're going for 5 days only, which I think is very less.
First to 9.
4th to 9th.
Fourth to, okay.
4th to 9th.
Because I
we're
was
in
thinking to
Bali.
go around the 17th to the 22,
Oh, okay.
22nd, and then I come back here and then I go to it. Okay, let me see. Maybe I'll change.
So
Because I have few friends there as well.
yeah, Bali looks beautiful. It looks really nice. The real estate looks really nice. It looks like a,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of people have been telling me, oh, I moved to Bali and then I never left. And I said, really?
My friends.
I was like, wow, you know, it's a
There are
it's
two
a nomadic
girls.
paradise. Apparently.
No, two girls, Italians. They moved to Bali 15 years ago. She's younger than they. Yeah, they never left. No, I met them in Australia because I used to live in Australia 6 years. So they were back and forth, back and forth. Now they're permanent. They're there since like already 10 years. They bought a hotel. They bought villas. They're rented out.
Nice.
They're doing yoga retreat. They're doing amazing.
I've heard the rental returns in
Insane, she
Bali are
said.
amazing. That's what I
Insane.
heard. I said, okay.
Insane. So I think we need to think about
But
it.
nothing's better than Dubai.
No. Dubai, number one.
Let's not get distracted. If you're an investor
Bali,
watching this video,
Bali.
Bali is great, but Dubai is the best.
Dubai is the best. Safety,
Safety first. Of
services.
Course. Everything.
Okay. Bali second.
I don't think
Second.
Dubai has competition now.
No.
I think what we as a city provide in terms of lifestyle and safety and everything, I don't think, and location wise as well, in this part of the world, in this hemisphere, I think we are the number one. And I don't
Dubai right
think
now is the center of the world.
It's the center, and I don't
Yeah.
think there's any city in the next 10 years, because Dubai is not an overnight success story. Dubai is a story in the making. You know,
You saw it with
We
your
saw
eyes.
this. I mean, I've lived here all my life, so you know, the 90s were
Amazing.
very different than the
How
2000s.
exciting was to see all this big change for you.
Yeah. It was. It was very cool. I still remember as a kid, and I've said this many times, you know, to my friends.
The clock tower was the
Clock tower was actually very close to where I lived, where I used to live. It was in Dera because Dubai ended. I used to live on Al Riga Road, which is it's still there where Al Qureir Center is. So that used to be a very, very posh area of Dubai.
I know that.
That used to be the JBR, like the JBR walk or whatever, like the marina and the Palm, now the more sort of happening place where we used to have the Dubai Shopping Festival. I still remember when we had that, what was it, the annual festivals that used to happen. We used to have parades happening on our street.
Wow.
We used to overlook them right from our balconies. It was
So
a very
Dubai was stopping
happening.
till there because Marina, yes, it was
No,
preparing.
Marina was way. I'm talking about 90s.
Wow.
So
I
downtown
really-
and everything started, and Marina and everything started in 2004-5.
That's
So I'm talking all the 90s. So the end of Dubai was Trade Center,
Yes.
and then you used to drive down straight where Haptur city is. There used to be a hotel called Metropolitan, which is also owned by Khalaf Al Haptur. And that's it. Then it was all desert. It was just desert everywhere. And then in the year 1999, they started building Burj Al Arab in the middle of the desert.
And it wasn't that hot like now, right? Or it was?
Oh, I think
It was hot.
Dubai was always hot.
It's Dubai.
Dubai was always hot.
Actually, it's getting better, to be honest.
I think the winters are getting better. I think the winters are getting
it's longer,
and with
yes.
all this cloud seeding, they're actually bringing down the temperature.
Amazing.
But
Actually, yeah, because few years back, the heat was starting in February. Now it's starting May.
yeah, I mean, it was
Amazing.
exactly. It was
Yeah.
actually cool till
Amazing.
after Ramadan, which was shocking for me.
It's amazing. And another thing I really want to know. So, have you ever challenged yourself? Because you know you're a very handsome guy. Come on.
Thank you.
So, what did you find any challenge with female clients or? Of course, we all know how is Dubai, female especially, and I'm sure your woman is a very strong woman.
I think you know what I always did. I always use social media.
Exactly.
And I always, for some reason, I always post about my wife and my kids. So I actually never had any challenges.
Amazing.
Yeah, I never had
love
any
that.
challenges. I mean,
I love
I mean, I
that.
like how you call it a challenge, but
We all
never
know,
had that.
No, we all know real estate and women in Dubai. a story, you know. So
It's a podcast of its own.
when I look at your family, I was thinking, wow, this woman, she must be very strong, you know, because it's
Yeah.
quite difficult sometimes
No,
with the
it's,
jealousy
it's
and
actually the
everything.
opposite. You know, I'm the one running behind her.
Oh wow,
Yeah, yeah.
I
So
love
so
it.
she actually goes like, Farooq, you're just too romantic with me. Just get away from me. I'm like, Zara, really?
What's her name?
Zara. Yeah.
Zara, you're doing great job. You're amazing. So you're more jealous than her.
No, I'm not jealous. I think
Come on,
we
you're out, you're
I
out.
think we have such a strong relationship now. You
I
know,
can
we've been
see.
together for a very long time.
I see.
And it was a love marriage, so obviously I had to chase her down for some time before
Really?
I finally convinced her to marry me.
Can I know a little bit the story? I'm a love person. I still believe in love.
I mean, we met, you know, through some common friends.
Uh-huh. In Dubai.
In Dubai, of course. Yeah, she's Canadian, Pakistani, but she moved to Dubai before we met. Anyways, we started meeting, and then
I want to know the part where you starting to try to take her. I love
oh
this
no,
part.
my first date. I told her. My first, like, imagine.
How did you convince her to come in the date?
I mean, we started talking. I found her from LinkedIn. So I knew where she worked. So I Googled her. So I found her company on LinkedIn. And then I said, I know she works for this company. And then I went through all the employees of that company. And then I found her picture.
This is love. This is love.
Then her picture, I actually found her because I didn't know her second name. Her first name, Zara, is very common, right? So I had to find her second name so I could search her up on Facebook.
So wait, you were impressed in her beauty.
Oh yeah, and my friend told me a little bit about her, and I was like, okay, this is my check boxes. I said, these are the 4 or 5 things that I'm looking for, and this is like check boxes for me. And I was like I was sort of like a serious
old
sort of
you
a
were?
guy. 23, I think, no, 24,
So young,
24.
I love it.
24, I
You
think
guys-
so. Yeah, I'm 34 now, so about, no, 9 years ago. Yeah, 26, 25, 26. So I was kind of sort of getting serious that, okay, now I need to find the right partner, right? And then she checked all the boxes because we had a common friend who told me everything about her. And then I said, dude, this is the girl I want to marry. And she's like,
Please.
what? I said, this is the
You
girl I
want
want to
to
marry.
straight away? You said like that?
My
You said-
first
That's
date,
amazing. I
my
love
first
it.
date, I said, Zara, you're the kind of girl I want to marry. She said, what? She was like, what the hell is
make me
wrong with
believe
this guy?
more in love again.
She actually said, Farooq, you're just saying this to get in my pants. I said, no, that's not true. I said, you are the kind of woman I want to marry. She's like, you don't know me. You don't know anything about me. I said, no, but I've heard.
You fell in.
And this is 4, 5, 6, 7 things I look for. And you check these boxes. And I'm very serious. And then she's
But
like,
you had a
first,
good
let's
feeling,
get to
of
know.
course, as well when you
Of
met
course,
her.
I was attracted by her. I was all of that. And then, boom, I think it took me like 6, 7, 8 months and then we started dating. And then
Really? Okay.
And then a year later, a year and a half later, 2 years later, we got engaged.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 years of dating, engaged. We stayed engaged for a year and then we got married 3 years into me knowing her, and we've been married for 5 years now.
Amazing. I
Actually,
love
no,
it.
sorry. We've been married for 6 years now. Sorry.
Wow.
So
But
I thought
at
for 9
least
years. Sorry, I keep losing count of the years
you
now.
make me believe in love again because there are so
Oh,
many
yeah,
breaks
yeah,
up
yeah.
we got here and there.
No.
and
I think you have to be. But see, relationships, you have to keep working on them. You have to keep.
I know.
You know,
Fight for
working.
each
You know,
other.
fight for your love,
Yeah.
but if you have a strong relationship, I think it really pushes you. And luckily, I found a woman who's very driven herself.
Right.
She's very driven,
Amazing.
career-wise, work-wise. She pushes me. You know,
It's
she's
very
there
important.
for me. She's there to support me. She understands that I got work. I have this, and she herself is a very high performer.
Oh, good.
So,
I love
because
it.
she's a high
Because
performer,
you push each other a lot,
Yeah,
and it's
she's
not a competition. You
Yeah.
guys push each other just to help each other to
Yeah.
raise your frequency, and then
Yeah.
that's amazing. I love it.
Thank you.
And what would you, if you meet you right now, a Farooq, a younger Farooq, like
Yeah.
of 10 years ago, 20 years ago, what would you tell him as an advice?
From work-wise, I would tell
In
him,
general.
Huh?
In general. For work-wise and then general.
touch wood, thanks to God, I don't regret any move that I made
I
in
want
the
you to,
last
that was my
10,
next
12 years.
question. Okay, I'm not going to ask.
Sorry.
I'm not going to ask. I'm
So
not going to ask.
I don't regret any of the moves I made. If I had to live back my last 10 years, I would live it back the same way I did because I don't regret anything. Of course, advice I always like to take. Maybe a younger self, I would tell him to study successful businesses a bit more and learn from things that are going around, visit, learn more about the market.
Did you take any training before?
I mean, I studied business.
Study business,
Yeah,
yes.
my bachelor's was in business administration. I did my master's in business. But there's only so much you learn at school, right?
Okay.
Compared to
My
what you
school
learn on
in
the
Italy,
work.
not really.
No, but you just,
No.
I mean, the real learning is in life, in business. You know,
Say to
imagine.
everyone, say to everyone. So if you see your Farooq right now, 10 years ago, so tell him something right now.
I would love to learn from the giants in the business. And when I was younger, I should have, rather than just concentrating on myself to become a better agent, but maybe that was a part of my journey as well. But growing the company, we really started growing the company 5 years ago. I wish I did that maybe 10 years ago.
Many people
You
say
know,
that, by the way.
so yeah.
Wow, okay.
But thanks to God, no other regrets
No,
on
okay, so
the
I'm
journey
not going to ask then any
thus
regrets.
far. I'm still 34, so I still have a long way to go, right?
So
But
wouldn't change anything?
no, I don't think I
Zero.
would. Zero. I don't think I have anything. If
That's
I look
amazing.
back, I don't know what I would change.
Because in the end of the day, if you where you are right now, you're in an amazing moment, you're an amazing level of your life. So if you change even just a small thing, it could change many things. So,
Exactly.
so it's
You
better
never
just
know.
to keep
Yeah,
like this.
I mean, and I'm generally, even if a decision, like for example, an investment, obviously, we're in real estate, so we're always buying, selling something or the other, right? So even if an investment didn't turn out to be as good, I feel like I don't regret it. I made a decision. I'm a very quick decision maker. I make a decision in minutes. I don't mull over it.
You don't
I don't
overthink,
think
right?
about it. If it's something I like to just decide quickly. That's it. I like this. Let's buy it. Numbers make sense. Of course, I do my due diligence. I do my own research. I do all of that. But the moment to make a decision, I'm a very quick decision maker.
Impulsive.
Sorry?
Impulsive.
Not impulsive. I think I do my research before. I won't just go out and make a stupid
Yeah,
purchase
yeah.
like that. Oh my God, I have money. I want to buy this car. Boom, I buy it. No, I think about it. I think about it for a while. But when an opportunity comes, I make a quick decision. When an opportunity, I'm talking about real estate and investments and life. So even if something went bad, I mean, I've done investments that didn't turn out to be as good as I thought they would be. But I don't regret that. I think that was all a part of my learning and a part of my journey.
Bravo. Bravo, bravo, bravo. I like it. What would you like? Let's. I think it's the time is almost done. What would you say? Do you have any mantra for yourself? How do you keep yourself so focused?
I have big goals.
Say to everyone there, hello.
All right. Hello. So how I keep myself motivated is that I have big goals. I have places to reach. And I'm not a lazy person, luckily.
you're
So
not.
I do believe that I have to wake up every day, make sure I give 1,000% at work to achieve those goals. I think if you're someone that doesn't have those kind of goals, you will never reach anywhere in life. So if you're someone watching this and you're starting off, you gotta make sure that you have big dreams, big goals, you think about them every day, and you work and audit yourself at the end of every day and audit yourself that did I take steps towards reaching my goal? And if you do that consistently over time, nothing will stop you from being successful.
Love that. Thank you so much, Farooq.
Thank you so much
Really,
for
you
having me, Fabrizia. It was a very nice talk, and
Very
I
nice.
wish you lots of good luck on your new business.
Thank you so
Wish
much.
you loads and loads and loads of success, happiness, and I'm hoping that you will look back and you will be like, wow, I did such a good decision. I made the best decision of my life.
I think I
by
did. Yeah, you're
starting
right. God
starting
bless
off a new
you.
business.
No, thank you so much for all your advice, and you
Good
are a
luck.
very inspired person. I love it, and I love all your work. You
Thank
have
you
an
so much.
amazing energy as well. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
coming
much.
today.
Thank you so much, Fabrizia, for having me. And good luck.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for my second episode today with Farooq, and I'll see you for the next one.